Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about advocacy. In my internship, we have a lot of kids that don't have a lot of empowerment. They've been told they can't most of their life. And one of our jobs is to advocate for them in services and also advocate for them in in their own holdbacks. So part of my job is to do some case management, and a part of case management becomes encouragement. And with encouragement, you want to push the kids to points in their life that they don't think that they can achieve. And when you advocate for them, it gives them that power and that self-esteem and that push to believe that they can also do it themselves. This week in my internship, I had a kiddo that has so much potential, amazing, very outgoing, never been in trouble with the law, very positive youth. But he had some alcoholic and mental health parents that kicked him out, and now he kind of cares for them. He's in one of our housing departments, and we've gotten him a place to live, and currently his mom is living with him, continuing to do um, these breakdowns for him, such as you can't get a job. I've never had a job, so you could never have a job. We can't hold jobs because of our mental health. I really found a lot of potential in this youth, especially with how outgoing and positive he's remained through all of his problems. He'll cheer on everyone around him, but doesn't cheer on himself because he's so used to failing or being told he can't. So this week I made a resume with him. I had him list off his strengths, and I added some of the strengths that I had noticed, and that has created a positive thing for him as well. He is someone who never thought he could have a job, and we created a resume and applied to 3 different jobs: Big Apple, Walmart, and a Texaco Irving kind of thing, cashier type stuff. Simple work. Did I help him with his application? Absolutely. But I only put in the information that was true about him. I advocated for him. I made him believe and see firsthand on paper what he really had for skills and what he could be capable of. There's a website that our program uses, and you put in your skills and it tells you what type of career. It's like a career goal website. It's just through this company, and they've created it to help kids kind of gear themselves through different careers. And he was actually told that he could do carpentry, he could do a lot of careers with numbers, cashier, and if he wanted to push himself, he could even be an accountant with how much he knew about math. Sometimes I think we have to advocate for them so they want to advocate for themselves. And this program that I'm a part of has really done a nice job of creating systems and programs for these kids to advocate for themselves. Part of our job is to look past the flaws and find the positives and focus on those for the individuals in order for them to have a safe, structured, and successful life. I think part of social work, one of the biggest things we have to do is advocate, because a lot of our kids and families and adults don't believe in themselves. And when you create that advocacy and that empowerment, it really gives them hope, and it makes them want to push to even do more than what originally they thought they could do. I think sometimes when you work with kids, we work against this counter effect of what they had been through and the trauma and what they're currently going through, trying to just stay above water and see hope for their future. Sometimes that's one of the hardest things to do, and advocacy is one of the best ways for somebody to believe in themselves again and realize what they can do for themselves. There's multiple different ways of advocating. Sometimes you can just, use simple words, and sometimes you have to have them sit down and make a list of their pros and cons. And sometimes those cons are very hard to realize, like, oh, I really can't do something like that. But the pros typically weigh themselves to be better than the cons, because we are all capable of so much, and sometimes we just need to be told about it and see it for ourselves and believe in it. Sometimes having one person believe in you may change one life. But yeah, I think advocacy is so important. I hope everyone has an experience such as mine that makes you feel like you're doing something in this career. So my question for everyone would be, how would you advocate for someone that doesn't believe that they have any hope or dreams or ability because of their past and what they've been through? How would you start that process to create some empowerment for your client? All right, guys, thank you so much.